Thank you, everybody, for coming tonight. It's Saturday. Thank you for making time for this. I hope to have a bit of fun tonight, but also we do some serious stuff. Hopefully, you're going to like it. We don't expect a drill. I don't expect drill in my house. I hope you don't expect. If there's a fire here, you carry on with your practice. If there's a fire in your house, I'm so sorry, I can't do anything from here. So I believe that if you're here, you're in a good enough health. Please don't push it too much. Yes, push your limits a bit, but not over the limits. If you feel a bit of pain, uncomfortable, just stop, please, because it's going to be a lot of hips, and yeah, sometimes they play up a bit. Please mind the space around you. Don't smash anything. I got a cage ball there, so it's good. I didn't manage yet to smash it because it's caged. It's a nice lamp. Please mind your screens and everything else. Also, my camera is above the screen, so I might look straight and look down to you, but because camera is up, so please no offense. I'm looking at you, but on the big screen. Okay. Right. Shall we start, please? We're gonna both start with. This is my camisa here. ChoNOLA. お願いします。Aikido, stand up, please. What we're gonna do first, we're gonna do a warm up, and we do a very condensed session. Today is only 1 hour, so I'm gonna do it like we usually do. We do cardio first. For cardio, we're going to focus on hips and shoulders more. Yeah, so we're going to just jump and relax your arms and your shoulders. To get our body up and running. This time jump starts. Some. Okay, so let's say we up and running now. So if you just come up and relax, okay, so up and relax. So just grab it, yes, relax. Now the shoulder is in its socket, there's no more move, and the hips are again relaxed, yes, good. Same thing. Now try to relax more, like up and here. You do that, you can lower it. Okay, feel that sensation of relaxation. Obviously, the shoulders are above the hips, yes? That's what you're doing. You relax. Good. Next, we're gonna use the koshi, meaning hips, hara, back, and the all around area here, okay? So for that, again, just relax and keep your horizon here. And let your arms swing around. Breathe. Breathe normal. Okay, if you spread a bit more, and you go on your toes, as you go, you lower in the same time. Try to lower and gradually look back. Okay. Next one, try to just watch first because you're not going to see the camera. Just try to go down and relax your shoulders and shake your hips and your arms. So please try. Okay, good. Now, from the same position, just look a bit. So your arm is hanging and give it a more swing. Yeah. So try right arm. Go. Left arm. Go. Okay, go back to right. Now as it goes up, when he's reaching the point, you come up and you go the whole circle and down again. And then you go the other side or the other way, yes? So just doing a bit of swing and then up and down. And again. Okay, kotai, change hands. Left now, again, swing. And he reaches the highest point, you go up, down. Can breathe in, breathe out at the same time. In, out. Again, in, out. Okay, lovely. Now we change on this position. Okay, keep your back straight, and we try to engage the psoas muscle. So what we're looking at is to connect upper body with lower body through the muscle that goes from here to the back. Okay, so here, for that to happen, keep the heel on the back foot, and keep your back straight and look forward. Your calf is engaging as well now if you keep the heel on the floor. And you change. Good. Now if you change again, you put, engage your toes, your heel up this time. So you lower more and you feel more tension on your quad, on the back leg. And change. Good. Lovely. We're going to go on this one this time, but you can put your hands down and try to lower your elbow, elbow but with the shoulder. So relax your shoulder and open your hips here. Okay, so try to use this bounce sort of movement. Okay, change. So put your mind into the hip, inside hip, and your shoulder trying to get the floor by lowering your elbow. And again, this time toes up. Don't force it. Do it as much as you can. It's comfortable. And try to lower and relax your shoulders as you do it. Lovely. Good. Next one. They say if you do parallel feet, you put lots of stress on the knees. It's not only that, we try today to work, as I said, on the hips here. If you open, you actually open the hips. It's very hard to open the hips. Shoulders, yes, you can open more, but with the hips, a bit different. So here, again, just relax a bit. Okay, so do a bit of moves up and down. As you do that, what you're doing, you keep your back straight and you use the hamstring here to just go up and down. It's just straight, yeah? You can feel the quads, and here is tense, the muscle at the back, yeah? The hamstring. Okay? From there, we're gonna bring the shoulder in and look over the other shoulder. And set change. You can press with your elbows more to open more. Good. So importantly is to have the hips equally engaged. So when you go down, let's say, there's no more pressure on one leg or another. You have to make sure you hold here the whole line or axis here is coming from your head to there. Whatever we do today, try to think about that. So to be straight and not off center, okay? Lovely. We're gonna do a bit of stretching on the floor. So if we stretch a bit the legs, again, don't force too much. It's okay if it's like that. Importantly is you push with your heels forwards and toes come towards you, regardless what angle you have here, okay? Good. So let's bounce again, just bounce with your back straight as much as you can, doesn't matter. But bounce rather than staying there. Yeah? Each, sun, she, oh, rock, good. Let's go left for now. Try to go again straight towards it. I'm not looking necessarily for that. Just grab wherever you can. Just go like a wave, either that way or that way, whatever you prefer. But try to do this kind of move and feel you go over the hip, basically, yes? And you can hold if you want to now. Lovely. And change, same here. So to create that wave, yeah. Again, you're like a Maya here. Your elbows are in. Yeah, it's not there. There. Yeah. Try to go lower. Relax your quads, and you can feel maybe again at the back of your leg tension there, meridian or fascia, whatever we want to call it. And hold again. Good. Now we're going Yoko on the side. Same thing. This time, try to use this swing. So that way. Yeah. And change. So from the shoulder comes down towards the ankle, not necessarily wrist to ankle. Lovely. Good. Together. And we do this kind of butterfly. Now with this one, we're not going to just bounce forwards. We try to use the shoulders. So if you do this move with your shoulders, yeah, and then same here, try to go down by moving, and you feel you shake your hips in the same time. Okay, so try to do it in a shaky way rather than just lying down, following the line in front of you, yes? We usually do it like this way, yes? Try now to shake it. Lovely. Stretch legs. Okay, back is straight. Definitely try to come here and move that way, yeah? From your shoulders. And your hips are moving as well, yes? Good. This move is a good move for warming up your hips, like walking. So if you can try that as well, it'd be good for your hips. Then you can go backwards. But keep your back straight. Lovely. Good. For next one, we're going to use front one. Let me move the camera a bit, sorry. The angle. Front one will be this way and back this way. Okay? So you can play with it here, but try to lower, and you will feel at the front here your hamstring again working. Okay, so that's the move. You can do a shaky, shaky way and change. And that one here, so you're above it, sort of. The other one, that way. You can play. It depends on your mobility, what you want to get. Very important is you work on this muscle, okay, underneath. Lovely. Good. Now, we're not going to do the ankle yet. What we're going to do is one hand is on your knee, the other one is above the ankle. And again, we're going to use this kind of motion. So try this motion first, and then approach your knee and do it from here. So again, you're going to feel, you'll shake your hips as you shake your shoulders. And then you can do it the other way around, yes? Okay. Again, you can stretch a bit forward. When you stretch, go from back to forward, yeah? So not just from here because there's not much range. Try to go from back to forward, yeah? You can do it again, sort of a wavy movement. Okay. Now let's do the ankle. So with the ankle, again, you can do it just with your wrist and ankle, or you can engage your shoulder. And if you engage that shoulder, the other one engages as well. So you can exaggerate. Whatever we do today, we try to exaggerate the moves in shoulders, yeah, and hips. Toes. Massage. And give it a bash. And shake. And put it nicely down. And change. Again. Hold the ankle, hold knee. Start with Lakando one, and then engage. Now, some people have more mobility and the knee is more, lower. It doesn't really matter as long as you move here as well as you move your shoulders, okay? And the other way. Good. Ankle. Again, both ways, please. And back. And toes. And massage. And shake. Good. Let's go with the knees, and then we'll come back on the floor again. You're not going to see me, but you see my knees. So just normal warm up. Here. Go. Look. Sit. And feet together. Good. Cesar, if you can, if you can't, stand up, please. Shoulder, as I said, this is normal, it's in the socket. Hips the same, yeah? They are in the normal position. What we're looking at today is when it's normal position, when it's open, or hips are open, when they are totally closed.
Wash my hands down.
Three positions. Right, So what we're going to do next is shoulders, they can go up, yeah? And that's why we are told we are not relaxed. So we exaggerate a bit of this. Movement up and down. Okay. Backwards. Again, try to do these rotations, yeah? So it's again, is that rotation from the shoulder? Yes, so go backward. Okay, there's no big secrets here or anything. I'm sure you know this stuff, so go forwards now. You can engage your neck if you want to. Again, we can do it like with this kind of movements, yeah? So you engage your neck as well. Good. If you do this one, try to get with the back of your hands together. So normally we do it just like that, yeah? So try to open here. Your shoulders are opening and then they're closing, okay? So here, it's more like swimming maybe, yeah? Each, so, go. And backwards, start same with your palms, come back and here. Good. As with the wrist, when we do the wrist, we again focus on the shoulder. So if we do this here, so we do this usually, yes? So now try to do it with the movement of up and down, okay? So it's here. Okay, change, kotai, here. And relax, yeah? Relax. You will feel like you have suspensions. You're allowed to move there, yeah? Good. Nikyo will be rotation now. So it's going to be that way, yeah? Yeah, so normally we do it here and the shoulder stays. Now try to engage shoulder. It's more important to just hold there, the palm, yeah? Which is that. Okay, change. Good. Kotegaishi is going to be the other way, forwards, yes? So try to use your shoulders. Imagine you do your shoulders first, not kotegaishi. And hold the position there, kotegaishi, yes? Change. Good. Sankyo will be, again, shoulders one down, one up. It's like in the correspondent on hips is when you do koshinagi, and when you go one hip, one down, yes? So hips are going like that as well as shoulders, yes? So Sankyo will be up, the other one down. To have this position, yeah? Just go up, down. Okay, try to stay straight here, yeah? Good. If you can still stay, it says, please, if you need to get up, please get up. Feel free to move around if you need to. What you're going to do next is the neck. So again, you can do it, as I said, like, yeah, that way. But basically, is this move. Okay. For the side, you can use it. If it's ear to shoulder, you can go just here, or you can go like that, so you can connect that way, yeah? I'm not going to insist too much because the time is short, okay? So just do that. Right to the left. Okay, corners, up, down, up, down. So corner, chest, corner, chest, corner, chest. Okay, and rotations one way, then the other way. Lovely. If we get up, please, that will change the position of my camera. What we usually do in our class, we do Tai no Hanko. First, try to shake your legs a bit. And this is another way of shaking it, is your hips going. So you can shake like that, obviously. So if you want to do on the hips, it's like breakdance, yeah? So it's here, yeah? Good. So Tai no Henko, we'll do the classic basic Tai no Henko, where we have a large stance here, yeah? Rear foot is connected to the ground through the heel, and from there you go in and stable. From there you go in and there. In. Okay, you can do it more dynamic a bit if you want to step in. We do it irimi first. Irimi, tenka. And there you go. Irimi, tenka. Okay? Carry on. First time I can see you. Good. Right, so if we do, we just did irimi, tenkan, and that's the classic. If you do irimi, tenkan, as starting with the back foot, go irimi, tenkan, okay? So irimi, tenkan. We do Tai Sabaki because it's part of every class. Yeah, so 1, 2, 1, 2. Now the hips are moving, so if you stay in straight position, your hips will go horizontally. Yes, they'll move here. Now what we're gonna do, irimi, tenkan, and then tenkai or kaiten, depends on the school you are in. And when you do that, we're gonna try to lower more, okay? Please, 1, 2, 3 here. Try to lower more. And we go back, each knee, and here, san. Because actually you put the knee down in the technique, yes? If you think of irimi nagi or ikkyo, rather. So 1, 2, 3. So kamae, 1, 2, 3. Okay? Lovely. Good. So if you look at this Tai Sabaki as hips, yeah, you focus on the hips. So what's happening? The hip back arm comes in, more as a linear one. Yeah, that's the move. You see it more on a sword if you think of this kind of move. You take your sword out or whatever. Yeah, so it's that kind of movement. We'll stop here a bit with this because in the class after Tai no Henko we do Kemi, so it'll be very, very quick, short Kemi, just not to lose the good habit. So we're going to do the helicopter that you are probably very familiar with. So it's the little finger to little finger, so you just go to here, yeah? Knee, so, shi, go. And change direction, each, go. Okay, I chosen this also because you can do it on the carpet or you can do it on the floor. It's not a problem. The question is, do you adapt environment to you or you adapt environment? So it's a compromise. You have mats, you have to have mats to do Kemi, you can do whatever with whatever you have. Okay, next one, we're going to just go from here and we're going to push the hips here and toes, yeah? So, itch, knee, san, shi, go, and change, itch, knee, san, shi, go. Okay. Now, normally on the Ushiro would be like rolling, but you can do it from one inch to the other knee. Yeah. So from here, you go 1, 2. Okay. Okay. Please try. Good. Right. So I don't know how it's in your house and how comfortable you are. With this, sorry, that was ukemi, very condensed. Let's go back to stretching and conditioning the hips. So let's consider. So if you need water, please have water. I'm dried. Let's have a quick one. My mouth is dry too. So open hips, and try to think of closing your shoulders. That means in Shomenuchi, you not attack that way, yeah? Or Yokomenuchi, you're not opening the shoulder. And if you open and you are stopped here, it's very dangerous actually. I mean, you give the information that you attack, and then if you're stopped, your shoulder will follow and you get hurt. So that's why try to keep your line here, okay? What we're gonna do is, we use this movement, natural movement, to meet the attack, yes? So that's meeting the attack, and then we cut, okay? Now, we condition in the same time here. So what we're gonna do is, we start with the right hand, just look at it, so here, so throw your arm from the shoulder and cut. Put it down, and then the other one, cut. So, ich, ni, san, shi, go, rok, sich, hach, ki, ji. Yeah, man? So what you're looking at is, when you come in, you come on the line. So your elbow is inside, yeah, your body is here, yeah? So try not to go here, yeah? It's in. Keep your line, as I said, the center line here. Let's try again. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, rok, sich, hach, ki, ji. Yeah, man? Good. Shake. Same thing now, if you keep your feet parallel this time, length of your shoulders, and don't move your feet at all. So you're going to be here, and then you're going to cut backwards, there. Okay, so you come back here, you have both hands together in your center line. Let's say go back, I'm not moving my hand, okay? Now, what's happening is my shoulder reaches the point where it can't go more. Yeah, it can't go more. That's where you turn your head and you go. Okay, so your shoulder will stop here, and that's when you turn. So pay attention, you turn your head and cut, not after. So your head goes with your shoulder, right? So if you think of here, stopped, cut. Try just left hand for now, okay? So here, so go in, here, cut. Okay? And the other hand, so from the gravity, just go up from the swing, yeah? And up, and continues to the head, and then stops there, and then cuts in the middle, yeah? So both hands will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, okay? Good. So what do we have here? It was holding the center line, doing the same move, like the attacker coming in, yes? And then cutting. The cut, that's how it works. In practice, you do as a rookie, you attack. When you attack with your center, yes? So now you not only go there, the Taijutsu center in your hips. And so I'm exaggerating now. So if I go with the rear foot, I'll go like, yeah, here. You go like, okay? Go like. So that means to go with the whole body and intention. So if you try a bit of that, so the move goes from hips to shoulder and down, okay? So here, my hand is relaxed because if you see good uke, they will have the hand a bit down. Yes, it's not like finishing here, that means it's tension. If you try this move to this move, you feel tension here. So relaxed uke will go like a whip here. They go like, yeah, that way. Doesn't mean it's not forcing it, but they go fully relaxed here, okay? So let's try a couple of these. So rear foot goes, the rear hand, here. Change, good, and change, and one more. Good, lovely. So we did a bit of uke work. If we go back to what we just did now, so that was uke. I'm the tori, so I enter the same way with my body, yes. So we did it on like statically, yes. We did here, we cut and all that. Now we enter with the, again, back foot. We enter, the hand will go for the neck, yes. So we do riminagi. So rear foot, let's say it's right foot front, left at the back, yeah? And we go this way, yes? We go here to the neck. Now we are here, yeah? Where this hand, remember, goes, yeah? Down, here. And now again, goes in the socket, it's not going there, it's here, like the warm up at the beginning, the projection, yes? Make sense? So if I go here, then I go to here, and my hand is here. Now it's here, I can't do anything, I need to move my hips here to come in, okay? So we try to break it down, that's why we did this without moving. Now we can move, we are free to move, but we need to use hips and good entering, sabaki, and not to compensate with the upper body and try to do like, yes? There's more in judo maybe, or I don't know. Anyway, so let's try again. So rear foot, in, here, here, and here. Yeah, rear foot again, in. So try to, your hip, here, 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 here. Okay, and you can move freely. You can go on, here, here, but try to stay with your elbows in, okay? Whatever foot, I will start with the rear foot, you can start with the rear or front foot, whatever you want. Okay, all directions. Carry on, please. Good. Right. So what happened here was the hips were quite in a normal position, not open, yeah? They were closed. Not closed, sorry, normal position. Closed would be like that. Yeah, normal position. And elbows try to stay in, yes? Good. If we go for what is the relation between this inside, yes, and the bokken? If you have a bokken, it's where we do the 1,000 cuts. So now you see the logic in it. Why would you have the hands in? Because we did this exercise, so you do the same with your bokken. And again, you don't just go here, you can go a bit forwards, yeah? Forwards. So just see the link between the two, bokken and body arc, yeah? So you go forward, then you cut, yeah? But without moving up and down, just try to see how that works to keep your elbows in, yes? So here and here, yeah? So if you want to study, you always can go from one to another. So I just want to point out that makes sense why to have them together. Or if it's only one, still to be there. Imagine that the other one is also, and they meet up. Okay? Right, so let's go back to the shoulder again and think of the lateral move. So we did it front back. So if you do this swing and you keep the other one hanging there, yeah, just hold that one and try to reach, okay? And when it goes there, go higher, higher, and you come again in that position where you're gonna cut on the other side. And you're like on the cross, yeah? So try the other arm and back, okay? So try a couple of these on both sides. Good, okay? Now, let's put the hips in. When you do that, if you bend a bit your knees, not to be too stiff so you can move your hips, you're gonna do this move. So if you do it from the hip, you're gonna go from the hip this time and back. Yeah, so your hip now stands there and then comes back and is there. So try to use your hip and throw from the hip back. Okay, so connect hip to shoulder, basically. Yeah, so you have this tension here, like a spring coming back. And then you exaggerate a bit more when you come with the arm and brings you back. And more and back. And open more and back. Okay? Makes sense? So that's how other people do with the jaw. They say, get the jaw, and I'm not moving with my arm, I'm moving with my hips. That's why the jaw is moving, or bokken. Yeah, there are different ways of explaining, but yeah, that's the whole thing. Hip to shoulder, okay? Right, now let's go for opening the hips again, this position. And this is the classic straight. This one is, if you turn, you keep this knee bent and you come up. So you see this kind of position sometimes, okay? So it's not that, and you see that here. In some styles, you see this. So there are three positions I'm looking at today. Is completely neutral, is here when hips are open more, and this one when you close your hips. So it's knee to knee, okay? So now we are here and we're gonna do this, okay? So you see in some styles, you do it here without touching, okay? If you do your showman, it's here. Okay, so just try showman. For some people, this looks jumpy Aikido. There are pros and cons on all these moves. Too large base, you're too stable, you can't move. Too like this, you have no balance. As long as you get the balance, I think everything is okay. Yeah, and if you know what's going on with your body. So from this showman, yeah? So from this position, you basically turn into this, okay? And your thumb. So again here, you turn and your thumb. Good. Right, so we can do Ikkyo Mote with this one. So if I'm here, classic, of course, you go with your foot straight and all that, classic and basic, yeah? This time we're going to do it like showman, yeah? We go with both hands, here, yeah? And down. So you do a okuriashi, two steps, yeah? Like here, here, and then you go down. Yeah, don't go down. Just to make sense of it, where you're going with this. Also, this is to go under the attack. You go under the technique. Yes, you have to lower your hips. You don't go here straight. Yeah, hips going straight, horizontally. You go be down. You're going to be here. And then here or here. Okay? Just to make sense in the technique where that works. Right, now let's go for closed, show the closed hips. Okay? So if you get a jaw, okay? So you put it here, you go to the front, and then you twist to here, okay? So you, this time is this, yeah? So your spring goes down, and then you come up, yeah? Okay? So why we do this is to keep our back straight. We can hold it here, but next thing we're gonna do, because we don't have much time, you go, if you go through the front, like sit-up is like Greek dance, yeah? Here. If you leave it long there, so you're gonna attack on that side where your leg goes, yeah? And you bring it over to the front, so you're gonna cut, okay? So you're gonna strike sideways. I chose this move because of the ceiling as well, yeah? So from here, goes there, comes in front of you, and cuts. And cuts from your hips to shoulder. It's very relaxed, okay? So you close your hips completely, they are in. Again, some people will say, oh, it's very uncomfortable. It is, okay? The other way, to the front, yeah, here, the front, and then here, yeah, front, good. Same thing you can do for the back. You go back, yeah, and there, and here, and there, right? So, this position, you can see it in, let's get the Bokken. You're Bokken, and you want to, you're attacked that way. At the same time you attack, yes? You both attack, let's say that way, yeah? And now you're too close and you can't enter anymore. So for that, and you have to protect, you will do this. You see this with the Bokken, you see this with the Jo, when you Wama style, when you do sort of protection here, yeah, from the side. So again, the position is the rear knee touches the back of the front knee. Okay, that's the principle. Kashima, if you think of Kesagiri, yeah? Kesagiri you do usually, so foot stays, front foot stays, and you do it that way, yeah? Yeah? Of course, you go a bit more, whatever, but to see, yeah? Now what I want to do is, you do this, and exaggerate on the 45 degrees there, and exaggerate the cut as well. Don't stop here where you stop normally, go more. So your hips will travel sort of 90 degrees from there to there. Again, your spiral goes from down to up. Can you see? Try on one side, please. Okay? So here. Okay, you can try the other side as well if you want to. Here, yeah. So try to go more as much as you can. Stay straight from there. I'm not going to talk how you hold here, how much you go. If you touch, you don't touch. It's not about that. I'm talking about more about the hips, okay? And the shoulder to be relaxed as it comes back, and not to come up here. Yeah, good. So the spiral goes like that. Similarly to Iwama style, if you think of 31 Jo kata, number 10 is when you have 2 feet together here, and you're here. And then from there you go 11. So instead of, again, try it this way. Instead of that, try your Bokken to be in this position. Okay, so you're here, and from there you're gonna cut there. So I'm struck like I have a showman in front of me, and they go here and come back. Okay, so use that sort of energetic move. Yeah, so here. So I'm rushing to go for everything, but that's the principle. Obviously, normally you go 1, yeah, or 2, and then 1. Okay, I'm exaggerating now by, instead of parallel, I'm going here. Okay. This can be seen like, so I'm attacked and I go here and go here, or here and here. I've seen it in even other arts, Najinata. I saw it like Makiotoshi, like we use Makiotoshi in ours, yeah? So you go offline, here and here, yes? So here. So you are scrolling down. You go on top of his technique, yes? You go from up to down. As before you were here down, now you go from here, from up to down, yes? So it's here, and you go here. Make sense? You can go from here, so to here, yes? For Jo work, you're here. What do you do usually? You go here, or you go here, and then there, yes? So let's go one side. So rear foot here, and then you go there, and then it's okay. What I'm doing is just go, front foot goes first, yeah? So it's here and here. Or you can stay on the spot, doesn't matter. So you're here, absorb, and down. Same thing with the Bokken. You will go, this is defend attack. You can go attack. So if you think of, again, Iwama is that, what is it called, katate movement. So this goes Jo way here, to the head. Goes to the head, and then comes here, and then goes back to the hustle, okay? So that comes to your head. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to go under his Jo coming. Yeah? So I'm going to go here. And from there, he missed me. Yeah? And I can attack. But what I'm going to do, I'm not going to defend this time. This time I'm going to cut here. So I'm going to extend from here to here. So I'm going to cut the armpit. Yeah? So I'm extending, I'm attacking this time, not with parallel feet, but here. Yeah? And then turn. So if I'm here, rear foot goes first, and it's cutting the armpit, yes? So here, and from there, his first attack, I cut his arm, and then I cut his head. Right, we have a minute left, I think. 1 minute left, and I don't have any feedback so far. How is this working? Just to show the technique, because we showed this. So, body art. I got my hand here. You see? That's the hand, and that's the shoulder. And I will try a Ura Shihonage, okay? So, let's say he grabbed me, I grab him. Uha. And what I'm going to do, usually, classic is to the back, turn, cut. What I'm going to do is, I'm going to go here. Okay, it's gonna go here. So shoulder to shoulder, here, turn, and cut, and down. Okay? So just try to translate this move from Jo and Bokken to the technique. Just here, here, yeah. Obviously, it's artificial with this thing. The advantage is that when you go Tenkan, you cut here. With this one, you're going to go, just show it here. I come here, and now I have the full explosion, and I can reach more. I can have a longer range because of this. Okay, it's uncomfortable. I say for some people, I'm just trying to say that you have options for your hips. As we talk angles, how we attack or defend, there are angles for your hips, how much you open them, or arms, how much you open them. Okay? I think that's it. I'm not going to do more because I think it's late. What we finish with usually is Suariwaza Koki Ho. I'm going to put my mats back. Okay? So Suariwaza Koki Ho, classic palms up. But again, try to invite, yeah? Invite the partner, and then go back, yeah? Hitch. Just pretend that you have a partner and breathe in and go knee on your toes. Okay, 2 more. 1. So here, hit. Okay, can be very powerful, can be very dynamic. You can play with it, you can go straight like that way, boom, boom. Whatever style you are into, just try that way, yeah. So that's it. We just need to bow. Obviously, all class was more biomechanics. I didn't talk about meridians, fascia, energies. If you are into that, you can add them all. But like in yoga, you start to open your body first, or your centers, and then you can go for the other level. Thank you very much. Let's bow, please. どうもありがとうございました。Thank you very much.
ありがとうございました。
Sorry, I'm over time now. 1 minute, I think.
Perfect. Thank you very much, Adrian Sensei. That was great. So much. I knew you had a lot to share, and I'm so happy. That was so many good ideas to work on. I would like to hear from all the other guys. Anybody has questions? I know I'm going to be thinking about those.
To say I got the device, which is not a device, it's 1 kilo for wrist. If you want to use weights, it's not to get bulky, big, but it's for your shoulder. So it's 1 kilo, can be 2 kilos. You can find them, they are cheap. So basically it's that. You see people jogging with them. We can put them on the ankle or your ankles. Some people don't use this, they use bigger Bokkens, just to give more of resistance. Because now we do just with the same Bokken, and we feel 1,000 cards, but then have a bit of more weight on it. Yeah, just say that. Sorry, I'm not working from eBay or Amazon, but yeah, you can find it cheap.
Okay, well, feel free, anybody, to unmute yourself if you have questions for Adrian Sensei here at the end, or.
Yeah, I do have one. May I?
Of course, Jacqueline Sensei.
Okay. I love this crossing behind with the foot. Actually, we've worked with this last 2 weeks as well. What I'd like to hear from you is how to take care of the knees when you do this, because when you go behind, your front foot is very open. And if you turn your body against this front foot, how do you protect your knees so that you don't over twist the knee?
I go.
Speak to that, please.
I had my operation last January on one of these, but it's not because of that, and then I feel great. So what is important is with the knees, the biggest problem with the knees is the torsion and the weight on it, yeah? So if you put the weight on it, then that's the problem. Knees, again, are like shoulders. This is not normal movement. Once you start to play football, Yeah, that's no good. Football is good, but there's no natural. So same here. If you put the weight on, it's about distribution of the weight. And then you go, that's why I said I didn't talk about energies or anything. I didn't say about the connections of here. Yeah. So it's on the balls of the feet, yeah. So once you put the foot down and you do friction, now you can feel, yeah, there. It's the same with tenkan. That's why we have the problem with the knees with the tenkan, because we do it wrong, or we did wrong, I did wrong. Because I didn't realize that actually I have to, not to turn here in this position, I have to get my center above it. Now I can turn. So in the move would be like here and turn, rather than turning, I'm exaggerating now, my weight being there and now trying to turn, yeah? So it is it's about the weight, where you put the weight on, if that makes sense. And here is the same. So if I'm here, yeah, so it is using that. You should be all right. If it's the friction as well, what friction you have. If you put socks on the floor, on this floor, it's great. Practice with socks first, and then you are more aware of how it moves, and then get barefoot if it's a wooden floor. On the carpet, again, if it's a fluffy carpet, it's hard to do this. So that's why I said you adapt the environment or you adapt to it. Obviously, if it's a fluffy, you have to put less weight into it, yeah? So you distribute more sort of equally. So you go there, but now you have to be centered. That's the principle, center, whatever carpet or no carpet is. Yeah? Sorry, the answer. Did I answer your question? No?
Yes, thank you.
Feel your body, listen to your body. I think that's most important. If it feels awkward, don't do it. Even this one, don't do it. If you have a bad knee, don't do it. Stick with the classic and that's fine. Thank you.
And,
Thank you very much, everybody, for coming.